Hey everybody, it's Dave here again at Blue Bears Games, and today's episode is Crackin Packs. We are on box number 2 of 3 of the mystery booster boxes. These are the retail versions, not the special edition versions. And I'm actually doing this just because of a couple of reasons. Reason number one, I have a couple of cards I still need for a deck I want to do the video on next. If I pull it from this box, or at least any of them, I will do the video for the commander deck first and then put this up. And if I don't, I'll put this up for this week. And I might even release it early like last week. I'm trying to spread a little bit of joy in the world. As everybody knows, we're having an issue with the pandemic, and I'm trying to just throw some positivity out there for you guys, because we all need a little bit of positivity in such an uncertain time. So I'm going to go ahead and just start cracking it open. Hopefully it doesn't take as long as the last one. So let's see what we end up with. Alright, let's see what we got here. I was a little concerned about the last time I opened the box. When I was opening them, the box that it comes in doesn't really fit the cards in there as well as the other ones do. But we get over it and we move on. I'm gonna go ahead and start. My hope is that this box pays off as well as the last one. I mean, I'm not gonna match first box mana crypts or anything like that, but let's hope. Alright, so we're gonna zoom in a little bit here and see what we can do. Alright, what do we got here? Got a Dream Cache, Induced Despair, Tendrils of Corruption, Direct Current's not bad. Alright, let's see what we get here. Armadillo Cloak is really good. I love your Armadillo Cloak. Sunset Pyramid. And our rare. Our rare, to start with, is Asceticism. It basically gives all of your creatures hexproof. And it can, for 2, regenerate a creature. Second rare in the pack is Approach the Second Sun. If it's cast from your hand, you can, and you've cast another spell named Approach the Second Sun this game, you win the game. Otherwise, put it into its owner's library. 7th from the top, and you gain 7 life. The foil is Cooler Wrath Knight. And that's that pack, so not bad. Asceticism is pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and for 1 second pause this to see if I can't get a better lighting system, so give me 1 second. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit better. I hope so. I opened up all the windows in the room. I turned on the light. We'll find out. Usually I do these things at a different time of day, but I figured I'd get it done today at a different time just to have it for you guys, start working on it. We'll see. It looks a little bit better. Ghostblade Eidolon. Alright, let's see what we got here. Read the Bones is a really good one. I love Read the Bones. I use it in every black deck, or at least I try to anyway. Crash Through, Search for Tomorrow is good for Commander. Groundswell, good for not Commander. Let's see. Alright, Sigil of Valor, not a bad uncommon. Whenever a equipped creature attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each creature you control, and it equips for 1. It's not bad for like a Voltron scenario. Alright, our rare is Caged Sun. For you Commander players out there, it's a 6-cast artifact. When it comes into play, choose a color. Creature of the chosen color, get +1/+1, and whenever a land's ability causes you to add 1 or more mana of the chosen color, add an additional 1. Not bad. And our foil is a Balefire Liege. Other red creatures you control get +1/+1. Other white creatures you control get +1/+1, and whenever you play a red spell, it deals 3 damage to target player, and whenever you play a white spell, you gain 3 life. So, the power level of red, white, and Commander always has been kind of low. So there's not really much they've been able to do to raise the power level. I wish they would. My girlfriend, she plays red white. She plays Alela, and they don't really give her a whole lot of options to play. So she makes the best of it. Dread Return's pretty good. For the cast to for a sorcery, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. And Flashback, you sacrifice a creature, so you can use this twice to bring things back, especially if you're using tokens of some sort just to get something bigger back. Ancestral Mask is good for Voltron. Pillory of the Sleepless. Dread Ship Reef. It's what we call storage lands. It adds a colorless, or you can tap and put a storage counter on it, and then you can tap it, pay one, tap it, and remove X storage counters and add an amount of mana equal to the X, and it's in any combination of blue or black. And Dragon Mask. Alright, so our rare slot is actually a mythic. It's Liliana, Death's Majesty. 5 to cast for 5 loyalty. The first loyalty, the ticking up ability is +1 to create a 2/2 zombie token, and then put the top two cards of your library into your graveyard. Second ability is -3, return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's now a black zombie in addition to its other types, and you can destroy non-zombies for the ultimate. So, not bad. Alright, our next card is the foil. It is Sasuke, son of Sashiro, 4 to cast 3/4. It's a snake that gives other snakes +1/+0, and whenever a warrior you control deals combat damage to a creature, destroy that creature at the end of combat. So no crypt so far. Wasn't really expecting it after I got it from the first box right away. We're only a couple packs in though, so let's see what else we can come up with. There's a couple cards I need. I haven't found one yet. Alright, up first, Crypt Swap. It's actually not a bad card. It's 3 to cast Tribal Instant Shapeshifter. It has Changeling, so it's every creature type. Don't really see where that works all that often. Exile target creature, and its controller creates a 1/1 colorless Shapeshifter with Changeling. Sacred Cat. I am a big fan of this card. It's something I wish I had more of. Excuse me. Let's see what else we get here. I didn't know lightning bolts were in here. Okay, I got a lightning bolt. Everybody loves a lightning bolt. Let's see here. Peace Strider. Alright. Another mythic. It's Soren Markov. So, 6 to cast for 4 loyalty. Its first ability is +2. For Soren Markov, deals 2 damage to target creature or player, and you gain 2 life. Its -3 is target opponent's life becomes 10, and its ultimate is you control target player's next turn. I got another rare, Basilisk Collar. 1 to cast equipment, equip creature has Death, Touch, and Lifelink, and equips for 2. The foil is Mind Funeral. 3 to cast, a target opponent reveals cards from the top of his or her library until 4 land cards are revealed, and this player puts all their cards revealed this way into their graveyard. So, there's that. We go to the next pack. I mean, they're not bad cards. I'm not disappointed in any of them. It's just I know what I'm looking for and I need, and I'll know it when I see it. So, let's keep looking. We are on the hunt here, people. Alright, the Thran Dynamo for you Commander players. And the rare is not really one of, this is one of those dollar bin rares. Commit to Memory. 4 to cast to play the first part. Put a spell or non-land permanent into its owner's library, second from the top. And then the memory part is 6 to cast with Aftermath, so you can only cast it from your graveyard. Each player shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into their library and draws 7 cards. And the foil was Gleeful Sabotage, destroy an artifact or enchantment with Conspire. So that pack was what you call doo-doo. There wasn't really even commons or uncommons in it that were any good. Like, I'm looking for some Metamorphosis, some, stuff that you can use. I believe that the uncommon slot here has Demonic Tutors, and I haven't seen one yet out of the first box, and so far not in the second box. So, let's see what we can come up with here. Vampire Hexmage for you fans of the land that you can take all of them out. All the counters off and create a 20/20. Not saying anything here, and the Howard's Horn's okay. When it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures you cast of the chosen type cost 1 less to cast, and at the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of the library. If it's a creature card of the chosen type, you may reveal it and put it in your hand. May go into the mono black deck I'm working on. That's rats, so it's not horrible. Umbral Mantle is not bad to get either. Equipped creature has 3 and untap it. This creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn and equips for free. Cauldron of Souls is the rare. 5 to cast. You can tap it and choose any number of target creatures. Each of those creatures gains Persist until end of turn. Persist is when it dies, it comes back to play with a -1/-1 counter. And the foil is a Panglacial Worm. 7 to cast, 9/5 Trampler, that when you are searching your library, you may play worm from your library. Play the worm from your library. Alright. So far, our best thing is Liliana. And I don't even need that because I'm not making that deck yet. Ooh, this one's tough packed open. Come on, open. Use my teeth. Alright, let's keep going. I'm hoping for a Demonic Tutor because I'm out of them. Really is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for an uncommon out of all this. Animate Deads are good. People like Animate Deads. Shocks. Invigorate. Fires if you have a Maya. Ooh, and the rare. Squirrel Wrangler. 4 to cast for a 2/2. You can pay 2 and sacrifice a land to put 2 1/1 squirrel tokens into play. You can sacrifice a land and pay 2 and also give all squirrels +1/+1. So, squirrels are good. Goblin Pile Driver. It's 2 to cast 1/2 pro blue. And whenever it attacks, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn for each other attacking goblin. The foil, it's a cool looking foil, is Spellweaver Volute. It's an enchantment, enchanted instant in a graveyard. Whenever you play a sorcery, copy the enchanted instant card, and you may play the copy without paying its mana cost. If you do, remove the enchanted card from the game and then attach this to another instant in your graveyard. So, it's got an interesting theory to it. That's why it was in the set it was in. That was the set that they were testing weird stuff that you can do in the game. Some of them made it through, some of them did not. And rumor has it that they're taking a set from there and putting it on in the Akiria set. So, we'll stay tuned for that. Portent, I haven't had one of these in forever. This is originally from Ice Age. You basically scry 3 almost. Almost. It's not really scry, but it's a blue. Look at the top 3 cards of target player's library, put them back in any order, and then you may have that player shuffle the library and then draw a card at the beginning of the next upkeep. Alright. Let's go forward. Browbeat I use in some of the decks that I put together for budget's sake. An Enchantress. Perish is not bad. Destroy all green creatures. I think that's a rare, actually. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Perish was printed as a rare back in Tempest. It's destroy all green creatures, and those creatures can't be regenerated. Trading Post, again, this is my 3rd one. I said I needed them for a bunch of decks. I wasn't kidding. Apparently, the pack gods heard me and said, okay, we'll give you all the Trading Posts. And then Boreal Druid. 1 to cast Elf Druid that taps to add a colorless. Basically, it's like a Land of War, but for colorless. So, it's funny to get Perish and to get that in the same pack. So, come on, give me a Demonic Tutor. I need one for the stupid rat deck. Alright, what else we got here? Soul Summons. Nyx Fleece Ram. I know I need enchantments for the deck I'm making as well. That's not the right one. Quest for the Grave Lord, Price of Progress, let's see. Crystal Ball, Helm of Awakening is good for a lot of fun. I used to do a Christmas Evil deck, is what I call it, red-green, where it was make everything cost a lot less, and then make everybody have a whole bunch of mana. The problem is that mana burn was taken out. So the rare is Precursor Golem. 5 to cast 3/3, when it enters, put 2 3/3 golems into play, so create 3/3 tokens. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell that targets only a single one, copy it for each other golem that spell could target, and each copy targets a different one of those golems. Alright, and Pilla in foil. So, 2 to cast, 1/1 flyer, 2 untap it, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Alright. A lot of people get excited about that one. There's a lot of interesting infinite combos you can do with that one. I try to avoid that as my infinite combos because too many people use those. All the untapped ones, the Umbral Mantle and all that. I kind of like to come up with different stuff, so... Alright, Lab Maniac is always good to get, especially at the uncommon slot, just because so many different commander players are using this to win out. So, it's always nice to have it on you. Let's see what else we got here. Alright, our rare, looks like our first of the many here, is Bow of Nylea. 30 cast Legendary Enchantment Artifact. Attacking creatures you control have Death Touch, and for 2 and tap, you can choose one of 4 things. Put a +1/+1 counter on a creature, deal 2 damage to target creature with flying, gain 3 life, or put the top 4 cards from your graveyard on the bottom of your library. The second thing in here was Sewer Nemesis, a 4 to cast, star. Enters the battlefield, choose a player. Its power and toughness is equal to the number of cards in that player's graveyard, and whenever the chosen player casts a spell, that player puts the top card of their library into their graveyard. So it just grows and grows and grows. And the foil is a Mind Slaver. 6 to cast artifact that you can pay 4 and tap it and control target player's next turn. I'm not getting the cards I need to make it. Looks like this video is going to be the one that goes up. Come on, give me the stuff I need for the... I'm trying to get Alela done, and there's a couple things in here I need. Alright, let me see here. Murder Crows. Vampire Nighthawk is good. This had 2 uncommons in it, and none of them was the demonic tutor. I need a tutor for the deck I'm making. All right. What else we got? Roast Ewit. Ewit's always good to get. Let's see. Sandstep Citadel. Dominus of Fealty is the rare. Got this in the last box as well. Not really a fan. Took it out of one of my decks already. 4/4 for Hybrid 5 of blue and red. Flying, and at the beginning of upkeep, you gain control of target permanent until end of turn. If you do untap it, and it gains haste. So, Green Belt Rampager is a crap rare, so I'm going to go over it. And the foil is Shizo, Death's Storehouse. You can tap it to add a black to your mana pool, and then pay a black and tap it, and target legendary creature gains fear until end of turn. So... I don't know about that one. Maybe I could possibly put it into the rat deck. Maybe. Alright. Oust. Ugh, come on. I need it. Alright, let's keep going. Sapphire Charm. Alright, the rare slot is a Mythic. It's Temporal Mastery. Take an extra turn after this one and exile it, and it miracles for 2, and it originally cost 7. And Glittering Wish, which you can't use in Commander. 1 green, 1 white. Choose a multicolored card from outside the game. Reveal it, put it in her hand, and remove Glittering Wish from the game. So, I know that they said that this was mostly for Commander players, but why would they put a wish in there when you can't use them? Kind of a weird scenario, especially when you put it in there and it's a special foil version. Like, why would you do that? Alright, let's keep going. Bonds of Faith, I use in a lot of things for budget decks. It's actually a pretty versatile card. Guardian, Band, and everything. Gary, always nice to have. And elixirs are good. I actually really enjoy using elixir in probably almost every deck. I use them in every deck possible because they're versatile. They gain you life and they can shuffle stuff that has died back in. Alright, Taurian Mauler is our rare, and it's not really that good. It's a 3 to cast Changeling 2/2. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you may put a +1/+1 counter on it. And then the foil is Wear and Tear. So destroy target artifact or destroy target enchantment, and you can fuse it and do both. Alright. I'm hoping this box gets a little bit better, but if not, this box... I mean, the last box paid for both boxes, I'm not going to lie. But I haven't seen anything in here at all that is really all too spectacular. Even in the uncommons and commons. Like, I didn't know it was possible that in uncommon and common slots that you could really have that bad of draws. Path Razor. Okay. So, Fibletooth, the Lost, I don't even know how to say it, is the rare. It's to the cast 1/1. Basically, draws the draw card when it comes into play, or if you play them from your library, draw 2, and then shuffle him in if he dies. And then Minamo, the School at Water's Edge, is the foil. It's actually a pretty cool looking foil. So, it is tap to add a blue or blue and a tap, untap a legendary permanent. No, not bad. I don't know what's up with the lighting, but we are bright and shiny and sunny here today, and it just it keeps going behind the clouds. White fluffy clouds blocking my view. All right. Alright, let's go. No! I got 3 chances at a black card, which is weird. Why is there 3 in here? Thought it was supposed to be 2s. Alright. I don't know, that's weird. Alright, Great Furnace, Pestilence. Alright. The rare slot is Expropriate. 9 to cast. Council's Dilemma, starting with you, each player votes time or money for each time vote. Take an extra turn after this one, and for each money vote, choose a permanent owned by the player and gain control of it, and then exile it. Bringer of the Black Dawn is the foil. It's 9 to cast for a 5/5. This is really just not a great card. You can read it later if you want, but I'm not reading it to you. I've got plenty of them in my bulk stuff. I'm getting a little disappointed in this box. It hasn't redeemed itself yet. The other box was so good. Every pack I opened had some good stuff. This one just has crap in it. Like, some of it's good, but I guess maybe I'm just disappointed that I'm not getting any of the stuff I need to do the other video that I'd rather be doing for you guys. Phyrexian Soul Gorger. I'm going to assume this is rare just by the wordings on it. They didn't do it back then, or it's not. Looks like it's the uncommon. Alright, I'm going to read this to you anyway because it looks interesting. 30 cast, 8/8, cumulative upkeep of sacrifice a creature. Snow Artifact Construct. It is an uncommon. Mind Shatter, will 2 black and X, target player discards X cards at random. And Sheltering Ancient, 2 to cast, 5/5, trample. Cumulative upkeep could put a +1/+1 counter on a creature an opponent controls. Alright, this looks like a disappointing box all around. I'm down to the last third of the box, and I mean, I wasn't expecting a second Mana Crypt. I was expecting at least something else. So, I mean, the last box had at least the Mana Crypt and the Teferi's protection. This one doesn't have even, like, any redeeming qualities so far. It's kind of a shocker, and it's kind of a shame. Oh, okay, so it gave me a Teferi's protection, so I've got 2 now. It's 3 to cast until your next turn. Your life can't change. Damage. Your life can't change. You have protection from everything, and all permanents you control phase out, and then exile it. Alright. The foil is Delay, 2 to cast, counter target spell. If it's countered this way, remove it from the game with 3 time counters on it. And instead of putting it in its graveyard. And if it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. So it's an interesting counter. It's 2 to cast counter. At least it's not really a counter, it's a delay. Well, it's called delay. It just delays the spell. Savannah Lions, 2/1 for 1. Oh. Come on, give me something. Come on. Magus of the Moat. Okay. 4 to cast, 0/3. Creatures without flying can't attack. Not as good as Moat, but it tries to copy it. Alright. Behind it was another rare. 6 to cast 4/4, Flying Devour 2. And whenever it attacks, it deals damage to start creature player equal to the number +1/+1 counters on it. And Lightning Storm. Ooh, that's a good one, actually. 3 to cast instant. Lightning Storm deals X damage to start creature or player where X is 3 plus the number of charge counters on it. And you can discard a land card to put 2 charge counters on Lightning Storm, and you may choose a new target for it, and any player may play this ability only if Lightning Storm is on the stack. So it can be ramped up. They definitely were trying some new stuff back then. Seeing what stuck so that they could give us our future stuff. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Man, I just need one Demonic Tutor. It's in the uncommon slot. How is it not in here? 2 boxes. Alright. First rare here is Mirror Entity. 3 to cast 1/1 Changeling until end of turn. Creatures you control have base power and toughness XX and gain all creature types. And Rocks used to be good. From what I heard, the rumor, or at least what I've read so far, is that his ability is actually going to have a keyword now. Not sure. The way that I read it, it wasn't that ability, but apparently it is, from what I was told. This is going to be another one of those packs I got to bite. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Mold Drifters are good to have. Executioner's Capsules are good to have. But it's not a Demonic Tutor. Alright, Artisan of Kozilek. Alright, first rare is Gilt Leaf Palace. Comes into play tapped unless you reveal an elf from your hand and adds black or green. Desolation Twin, not really one of the good Eldrazi. 10 to cast for a 10/10, and when it comes into play, you put a 10/10 token into play. And Nezumi Shortfang is a rat. Literally a rat. Alright, this is the foil. It's a 2 to cast 1/1 that you can pay 2 and tap. Target opponent discards a card. Then if that player has no cards in hand, flip it. And then it says at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, that player loses 1 life for each card fewer than 3 in his or her hand. You know, it's sad. I'm making a rat deck, and of all the rats they could have put in, they put that one in, and it doesn't fit the theme of the deck. It's kind of a shame. Alright. Come on. Daze is good. I just need one Demonic Tutor. Ancient Stirrings is good. Arch of Erozga. Okay. The rare here is Arch of Erozga. If you have Ascend, you can pay 5, tap it and draw a card, and then activate it if you have the City's Blessing, or tap to add a colorless. The foil is Lumathread Field. Creatures you control get +0/+1, and it morphs. So, this is a very thick foil, by the way. Like, it's way thicker than the card in front of it. Doesn't make it worth anything. Alright, then Ether. Ugh, I still didn't get one. I need one uncommon from this set. Damn it. Alright. Rare is Oracle of Nectars. It's a hybrid green, white, and 2. For a 2/2 and X, tap it, you can gain X life. Mystic Confluence, 5 for an instant, choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than once. You can counter a spell unless its controller pays 3, return a creature to its owner's hand, and draw a card. And Stalking Stones. So, and we got 2 packs to go. No Mana Crypt, at least got it to Fairy's Protection, but I really was looking for something else. an uncommon of all things. I need at least one of those, but I need more than that. I need a Phyrexian, the Phyrexian one that lets you draw a card whenever you and pay a life at the beginning of your upkeep. I need that. I mean, there's so much that I needed that I could have gotten. Oh, I hate when I get a repeat and it's a bad one. Dominus of Fealty, we already went over that, so screw that. Alhammarret's Archive, 5 to cast. If you would gain life, gain twice that much life instead, and if you would draw a card except for the first one you draw each turn, on your draw step, draw 2 instead. And Myojin of the Life's Web, not really happy with this whole box. Needed a lot of stuff, didn't get any of it, and now I'm stuck with not being able to do the other video. And I really don't like not being able to do the other video. I really wanted to do that one because I was enjoying making that deck. I've got 2 decks actually that I have the full deck built but need some tuning before I go ahead and make the video. I have a rat deck and I have a Alela. And I'm just trying to get them completed. That's all. That's all. I just want to complete the decks. Nope. Didn't get a Demonic Tutor even though it's the uncommon slot. Ugh. I know. Don't bitch. Be happy I'm getting to be able to open these. I know. Alright, so Hana Ledgewalker's pretty good though. Essence Warden's good. And then my final for my crappy box is Vigor. 6 to cast, 6/6, trample. If damage will be dealt to another creature you control, prevent that damage. Put a +1/+1 counter on that creature for each 1 damage prevented this way. When it's in your graveyard, shuffle it in. When it's put in your graveyard, anywhere, shuffle it in. And Puka's Mischief, which didn't really care for the last time. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may exchange control of target non-land permanent you control, and target non-land permanent opponent controls of equal or lesser value, blah, blah, blah. This is a bad box. I mean, aside from, what, 1 card that may be worth it. I mean, I might not have even gotten a break even on this box. Luckily, the other box did. I mean, I've got it to Teferi's Protection. What's that, like 20 bucks now? Expropriate. Maybe I got the money back. But when I'm going through this, as far as like the money cards go, wasn't really spectacular. Maybe I broke even, so I might still be ahead. Oh wait, hold on. There's Liliana. Lily's good, and Asceticism's good. But other than that, I mean, these are the best 4 cards I think I pulled out of the box. Not all that great. Not the worst, I'll tell you that. But I mean, it's obviously not a $120 card in there. Teferi's Protection was at one point in time like what, 70 bucks. Now it's down to 20, something like that. I don't know. So the honest truth is I wasn't worried about the monetary value. Okay, I'm sorry. Apparently I hit maximum size. Alright. I was hoping to get like a Demonic Tutor and the I forget the name of the card off the top of my head. The Phyrexian card, you know, the black enchantment, you draw a card and lose a life at the beginning of your upkeep. I kind of need little stuff like that to go ahead and finish off a couple decks. So I'm just disappointed because I didn't get any of them, and I know they're in here. One of them is an uncommon. I can't finish some of the decks. So regardless, this is what I got. I'm trying to put some positivity out there for you guys. I know it's hard when I'm opening a box and it's not the best box I've ever opened. It's not the worst, but it was pretty low, considering how much the potential in the boxes can be. So, for now, that is it. I'm going to actually have to open the 3rd box, unfortunately, before I can finish the other decks, or I'm just going to have to make them subpar and do the videos on them. I don't know which I'm going to do yet. However, there will be a video, and it will be coming. Either way, in the next 3 weeks, I will have 3 videos up, somehow, some way. So, hopefully, you guys got to enjoy my pain of, you know, having spent 93 bucks for the box and barely breaking even. If not, I don't really know what to tell you. I'm just trying to help everybody out here in this tough time. So, go ahead and do what you normally do. Please like, subscribe, share all that crap that everybody else puts out there. I am, as of this video, 4 subs away from the 100 mark. Hopefully I can get to there through the next week and maybe possibly put the name on my channel finally. So any help on that would be greatly appreciated. So stay safe, stay inside, try not to spread this. Let's let's try to get through this really tough time together, and hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Again, I'm Dave with Blue Bears Games. I'll see you.